Hello and welcome to the news. You're on Magic Bricks now. I'm Krishna Kumar. Let's take a look at the top stories that we're tracking. Struggle to breathe continues in the national capital. The Green Tribunal gives the Delhi government 48 hours to come up with a solution. Supreme Court appointed Environment Pollution Control Authority tables its report, says the Delhi government slacked on Apex Court's directives to control pollution. In Mumbai, political parties barring the BJP stage a hunger strike to save the bureaucrat shunted out by civic body chief Ajoy Mehta. Let's then get straight to our big debating focus. Delhi's pollution crisis, which is spiraling out of control. The National Green Tribunal has severely wrapped the Delhi government, giving it a 48-hour ultimatum to come up with a solution. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court appointed EPCA has tabled its report, pointing to the laxity on the part of the centre and the National Capital Region states in curbing pollution. The Supreme Court had issued directives last year to these governments to curb pollution. The Environment Pollution Control Authority, or the EPCA, set up to monitor the action taken by the governments, found that no work was done on ground. We have our correspondent Hina getting us all the details in this report. Take a look.
Ever since this deadly smog episode started in the national capital, Delhi government has just been indulging in blame game politics. Now we have this exclusive document which clearly exposes Delhi government's claims. Just to tell our viewers what exactly it says, then in December 2015, Supreme Court had ordered the Delhi government that, there should be some sort of an environmental compensation charge that should be levied by Delhi government, 700 rupees and 1300 rupees per vehicle, depending upon the category of heavy vehicles with goods which are entering into the national capital, because remember, those are diesel vehicles and they are big contributors of pollution. Now this ECC charge, Delhi government started collecting this ECC charge, and last year Delhi pollution did go down because of this. Then what was found, that there were certain leakages in this collection, the way it was being done, because it was all through human beings, as in all through normal cops. Manually people were checking specific vehicles which were entering into the national capital, and hence this charge was being collected. Then Supreme Court ordered the Delhi government to actually set up some sort of an RFID, some sort of a tag for which installation of RFID may in principle be incurred from out of the ECC collection, subject to further directions. And this order was given in August 22nd, 2016, that you should, whatever money you are collecting through ECC via this charge that you are collecting from these specific trucks and heavy carriers, you should use this money and develop the infrastructure so that RFID tags can be there in about 13 entry points. So this is what the Honorable Supreme Court had said. Now Delhi government was supposed to release 120 crore rupees to SDMC, which is South Delhi Municipal Corporation. This report clearly exposes that out of 120 crore rupees, Delhi government transport department has only given 93 lakh rupees. Where is the rest of the money? Supreme Court has also said that the remaining amount that you are collecting via this ECC, you should tell the Honorable Supreme Court and the people of Delhi as to where exactly this money is going to be used, and we have the details of that as well. In total, till now, Delhi government has collected 440 crore rupees. So there you can see, as of 28th October 2016, over 440 crore rupees has been collected by the Delhi government under ECC. Now, the Transport Department is, we understand, in the process of sanctioning 120 crores to SDMC, but the Delhi government still has not submitted any further plans for utilization of ECC.
All right, away from that detailed report, let's now listen to Director General of Centre for Science and Environment, Sunita Narayan, speaking on this issue.
Supreme Court has expressed its concern about the growing air pollution in the city, and it says that this is a public health emergency. What it has done is to ask the union government to come up with a response measure. It has asked them to come up with what it is called a common minimum graded response measure to growing air pollution. and the court is essentially looking for an emergency response. So as the pollution levels go up, what are the measures that the government does to kick in more and more stringent action? So for instance, the Chief Justice said, if the pollution level is say 200, which is double of what is the safe limit, you may decide to close down schools. If it is 400, you may decide to take the cars off the road. If it is 600, you may decide to shut down the entire city. So what is your common minimum graded response to a pollution emergency? That's what the Chief Justice wants the Union government to come up with. It has given the Solicitor General 48 hours to come up with such a plan, and it has scheduled the next hearing for Wednesday. And Supreme Court definitely said that the Delhi government also needs to make sure that it is in compliance with the court orders which have demanded it to, which have directed it to clean roads, to shut down on construction activities, and the Delhi government has said that they are making sure that they are now going to be in compliance.
Even as citizens continue to suffer, politicking continues. Delhi's Health Minister Satyendra Jain, who is yet to come up with solutions for the city, continues to blame crop burning in the neighbouring states. Take a look.
आज टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया का फ्रंट पेज आप देखिएगा, उसमें कहा गया जो 1 नवंबर से लेके अभी तक का जो पोल्यूशन दिल्ली में 70% फसलें जलाने की वजह से है। नॉर्मली मैं मानता हूँ दिल्ली में पोल्यूशन बहुत ज़्यादा है, नॉर्मली भी ज़्यादा है, अक्टूबर में भी ज़्यादा था, सितंबर में ज़्यादा, हमेशा से ज़्यादा रहता है। बट आज की डेट में 20% नहीं हुआ, एवरेज करेंगे तो 20% निकलेगा, पूरे साल का एवरेज कर देंगे आप, या 6 महीने का एवरेज करेंगे, परंतु आज की डेट में देखेंगे तो 70% फसलें जलने की वजह से है।
गाड़ियों को बंद किया गया है, एक्शन कई सारे अनाउंस किए गए हैं, पटाखों पर भी पूरी अभी फिलहाल बैन किया गया रिलीज छोड़ करके, एनजीटी भी बीच में अब सवाल उठा रहा है। काफ़ी हैं ये सारे जो
देखिए मेजर्स सारे लिए जा रहे हैं। पहली बार दिल्ली की सड़कें की धुलाई की जा रही है, मतलब फुटपाथ को, कॉर्नर्स को धुलाई करके साफ कर रहे हैं ताकि मिट्टी ना उड़े। तो जितने भी मेजर्स हो सकते हैं हर मेजर्स को किया जा रहा है, और इरेस्पेक्टिव की जिम्मेदारी किसकी है, हम ये नहीं कह रहे हैं कि सफाई करने की जिम्मेदारी उसकी है। जितनी भी मेन रोड से दिल्ली की सरकार खुद करा रही है। अभी जैसे ब्रसवा लैंडफिल साइट है, उसको जल्द से जल्द आग बुझाने के लिए पूरा सहयोग दिया जा रहा है। उन्होंने कहा कि उन्हें मलबा चाहिए, तो हमने कहा दिल्ली सरकार आपको ट्रक भी देगी, मलबा भी देगी, सब कुछ करेंगे। तो मिलके सब कुछ किया जा रहा है। और जितने भी पॉल्यूटिंग व्हीकल्स हैं, ओवरलोडेड व्हीकल हैं, दिल्ली में नॉन डेस्टाइंड व्हीकल है, उन किसी को अंदर नहीं आने दिया जाएगा। सबकी टीमें लगा दी गई हैं। कल से दिल्ली पुलिस को भी आदेश दिए गए हैं कि वो भी अपनी टीमें बॉर्डर्स पर लगाएंगी और सबको रोकेंगे।
What is happening in Delhi is something unheard of. It is unprecedented in the sense that in history we have never seen the pollution level going so high. It has become hazardous to the lives of Delhiites, and all those who have come to Delhi also find it difficult to spend even a few hours here, and everybody is worried about health, and the atmosphere seems to be poisonous, and therefore something on war footing is required to be done. If Supreme Court is intervening by virtue of some petition or suo motu on its own, it is most welcome, and I must say that Supreme Court certainly will advise the concerned departments and the governments to act immediately so as to relieve the people from this possible torture.
Shifting focus to the big story that we are tracking over here tonight, in another instance of citizens standing up for honest civic officers in Borivali, Mumbai, outraged over the transfer of a BMC assistant municipal commissioner, activists, citizens groups and corporators are on a hunger strike. All except the BJP are against this decision to transfer Kishore Gandhi. Protesting activists and corporators are demanding that Gandhi be brought back to his original ward, that is Borivali. Gandhi has been transferred to the Encroachment Elimination Department of the eastern suburbs. We have my colleague Disha Shah getting us more details in this report. Listen in.
Majority of the political parties except for the BJP, 11 corporators out of 17 here in the Borivali area are protesting, are on the hunger strike at the moment, and the reason the hunger strike is on because of the transfer of the BMC Assistant Municipal Commissioner Kishore Gandhi, who they allege, who they believe is an honest officer is an efficient officer who has been cracking big on illegal structures here in Borivali. So the reason they are on the hunger strike at this point in time is because they are requesting and they are warning BMC that his transfer orders should be stopped at this point in time. Why basically this strike, and what is the major reason of this strike at this point in time?
We are protesting against the autocratic transfer of the Assistant Commissioner of our Central Ward, Shri Kishore Kumar Gandhi ji, who has been suddenly transferred. The reasons are best known either to the Commissioner or the person or the people involved in this. Whatever we have the information is, Shri Gandhi was an upright and an honest officer, is an honest officer, and he had taken a systematic action against illegal encroachment of open spaces in our central and our central ward.
वो ऐसे अधिकारी थे जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर लोग का जो काम चालू होता तो वो खुद आके मटेरियल चेक करते थे, और अनधिकृत बांधकाम के ऊपर भी, इलीगल कंस्ट्रक्शन के ऊपर भी उन्होंने एक मूवमेंट चालू कर दी थी। कंटिन्यूस आर सेंट्रल के जो इलीगल स्ट्रक्चर्स है उनके खिलाफ उन्होंने एक्शंस ली थी।
अभी 2 महीने के बाद हमारा ये इलेक्शन है और हमें आम पब्लिक का काम भी रुकी हुई है। जो रोड पे खड्डे वगैरह वो सब मुझे कुछ काम ही नहीं हो रहा है, ना डीएमसी है ना वार्ड ऑफिसर है। मुझे इसका आर सेंटर का कोई वाली नहीं है, मुझे इसको कोई पूछने वाला नहीं है।
वार्ड ऑफिसर को ट्रांसफर किया, ये सरासर गलत है। ये उनके ऊपर से कुछ खुन्नस निकाला है, तो ऐसा मुझे समझ में आता है। और मैं ओपनली बोलती हूँ, मुझे कुछ डर नहीं है, डेफामेशन डाल सकता है, तो ये भाजपा वाले ने किया है।
कि जिस तरीके से गांधी जी की बदली हो गई, मुझे लगता है कि वो जो उसका कारण है, वो कारण ही हमको थोड़ा डाउटफुल लग रहा है कि क्यों हो गई। अगर आयुक्त बोल रहे हैं कि ही इज अ कॉम्पिटेंट आयुक्त है, तो पूरे बम्बई में और कोई नहीं है।
असिस्टेंट म्यूनसिपल कमिश्नर जो गांधी है, उनकी फिर से यहाँ पर ही प्लेसमेंट नहीं हो जाती, यहाँ पर ही उनको प्लेस नहीं किया जाता है, तब तक ये आंदोलन चालू रहेगा। क्योंकि वैसे भी 1.5 महीना बाकी है, आचार संहिता शुरू हो जाएगी, इलेक्शन के काम शुरू हो जाएंगे, उसके बाद काम भी नहीं होने वाले। तो हमारे जो काम आधे अधूरे हैं उनको पूरी तरह से लाना, और आगे इस तरह के इलीगल स्ट्रक्चर्स न बने, ओपन स्पेसेस का संरक्षण हो, इसलिए हमें यही अधिकारी चाहिए जो स्ट्रेट वे काम कर सकता है।
So clearly all the political parties except for the BJP and the citizen groups and NGOs who have supported the Assistant Municipal Commissioner Kishore Gandhi, they clearly say that the strike will be on unless and until Gandhi gets his transfer here back in the R Central Ward in Borivali. This is Shasha reporting here for Magic Bricks Now.
Away from Mumbai and on to Bengaluru, where BJP leaders took to the streets to protest against Karnataka government's decision to celebrate Tipu Jayanti on the 10th of November. In fact, the BJP president, B.S. Yediyurappa, told Magic Bricks Now that they are contemplating on calling for a statewide bandh on Thursday. We have my colleague Shrija getting us more details on that front.
Protests have broken out here at Maurya Circle after Siddharamaia's government decided to go ahead to celebrate the Mysore reformer ruler Tipu Sultan birth anniversary on November 10th. In fact, when Magic Breaks Now spoke to BJP State President B.S. Yediyurappa, he told us that he will be calling for a statewide Karnataka bandh. In fact, he will also go ahead and hold talks with the Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh regarding this Tipu Jayanti celebrations. In fact, we also know is that security has been beefed up here at Maurya Circle. As you can see, 1 company of Rapid Action Force, 3 companies of Karnataka State Reserve Police, and also 200 police personnel have gathered here to take stock of the situation and also to keep an eye on any untoward incidences. Also, what we know is that Section 144 has been imposed by the Madikeri District Administration to keep a check on any untoward incidences, and this is starting from Monday and it will continue. In fact, till November 11th till 8 a.m. in Bengaluru. Shrija for Magic Breaks Now.
Throughout the state, we are having protest meeting against Tipu Jayanti. Somehow Chief Minister is very particular, and I don't know what is the reason. And so many incidents took place about the Tipu Jayanti in the Kodagu district, and you know very well. Even then, he is very particular. That's why tomorrow we are going to meet our Rajnath Singh ji, Home Minister, to give it to NIA inquiry. So many things will come out. And Shobha ji as charged against Rojan Beg, and for that there are so many objections from the Congress party. And not only the Shobhaji's reaction, that almost all, including me, all are telling same thing, that Rojan Beg is responsible for this incident because his Rudresh is becoming very strong by day there. So that is why he might have having his own reason to this incident.
That's right. That was the protests that the BJP leaders are planning to call against the celebration of Tipu Jayanti, or the birth anniversary of Tipu Sultan on the 10th of November. In fact, they do have plans to carry out a statewide bandh. In fact, in yet another achievement in Bengaluru Metro has launched an app to help commuters travel hassle-free. Here's what the app has in store for the commuters of Bengaluru. Take a look.
Commuting by metro just got a lot more easier with BMRCL launching their new metro app. All you have to do is download the app from the Google Play Store, and as you can see here, you just have to go to this particular app, and it gives you information about various metro stations and also the number metro line map. In fact, the best part about this particular app is that it also has a fee calculator. So wherever particular location that you are boarding the metro station, in fact the metro, all you have to do is feed in your information, that is the location where you're taking the metro and where you're going, the destination, and it helps you calculate this particular metro app. Now what we also know is that they have something called the smart card recharge via Karnataka Mobile One. The people who have now smart card, you don't really have to in fact pay the extra charge, where according to this metro app in fact asks. This in fact is a very good move by the BMRCL. In Bengaluru, Shrija for Magic Breaks Now.
The app has got a different, it has got options to select various items. That is, one is the trip planner is there, where a person can select the originating station and then a destination station, and then the system itself prompts what are the routes he should take, whether metro or the feeder route, or the feeder route and the metro, in what combination he should take, how much is the metro station from the feeder bus station, how much he has to walk. All these things are displayed on the app. So, and in addition to that, it also displays the fare. Metro fare is how much, and then the feeder fare is how much. So these things are displayed on the app.
And with that, it's time now to take a look at all that's making news across the big cities in this country. After an explosion that left one dead in Katwa on Monday morning, the National Investigation Agency has started its investigation. The Criminal Investigation Department has detained 3 suspects in the probe. The blast blew away the roof of the building and reduced the concrete structure to rubble. 1 casualty has been reported in this incident. The Delhi Sikh Gurudwara Management Committee has decided to put an end to firecracker celebrations this Guru Purab. The committee has appealed to Sikhs in and around Delhi not to burst crackers on the day of the festival, which falls on the 14th of November. It also distributed pollution masks for free at Bangla Sahib, a Gurudwara near Connaught Place, and Sisganj Gurudwara in Chandni Chowk. And for all your bookworms, Chennai's libraries are finally up and running after the December deluge of 2015 that wrecked them. Chennai District Library Officer Ilango Chandrakumar said that contributions to restore the 5 main libraries that were destroyed came in the form of citizen efforts in cash and kind from all over the country. He added approximately 1 crore rupees worth of books were donated by the public. Now, 2 actors from the Kannada film industry are feared dead after a stunt during the shoot of a film, Mastigudi, went horribly wrong. After a brief chase sequence, the artists got on a chopper and plunged into the reservoir waters. While the hero of the film, Duniya Vijay, swam to safety, other actors Anil and Uday didn't surface. The NDRF is conducting search operations as we speak. And we do have a special report on that front.
facie basis, what lapses were obvious, basis the visuals that everybody has access, because this was a film shoot and there were several cameras also by other regional channels that were capturing what was happening here. So basis the footage that the police has seen at this point of time, they have booked an FIR against 5 people, as you rightly mentioned, the producer, the director, the assistant director, stunt director, as well as the stunt master. Also the cases that they have booked them under are 304, that is culpable homicide, 188 that amounts to disobedience to order duly promulgated by a public servant, and 149 which amounts to unlawful assembly, guilty of offence committed. So these are the sections that they have at this point of time booked against these 5 people. There is no questioning that has happened just as yet, because as you rightly mentioned, focus is currently on rescue operations that are still on almost 24 hours now since that tragic incident. And here at the location, the NDRF teams as well as SDRF teams still going through every single part of this reservoir, particularly searching the bed of the reservoir to see if they can find the remains. But from what we understand, there is a very, very likely possibility that the remains have been entangled in the weed at the bottom of this reservoir. So while the focus is still on this, prima facie, the FIR has been booked and questioning will possibly begin after the rescue operations are complete. The search operations, I beg your pardon, are complete.
Whatever we do, we have to give a checkup on that, whether it's possible or not, because the reality of ground reality we have to see, and we should see whether actors are able to do or not. If they are able to do, okay, fine. But when you are able to do, what can you give? What safety nets you can give? What this one? That is the responsibility of the production and the technicians, everybody. And apart from that, if any actor doesn't want to do, he can directly tell, because it's a matter of life. Because we are answerable to our people, not to them.
No, but even when the actor wants to do, isn't it the responsibility of the production house, the stunt master, the director, to make sure that they take care of their crew? And it cannot be at the discretion of one person that you put the lives of so many at risk, isn't it?
No, it's very difficult to answer this question, because me being in the industry, it's very difficult. That's what I'm saying. Let us take our blame on ourselves. We should have that moral responsibility. You should have that sense that whether I should do or not. So it's a warning for the actors, and as well as the technician, and as well as the production.
And with that, it is a wrap on this edition of the news on Magic Bricks Now. Thank you so much for watching. This is Krishna Kumar signing off.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Magic Bricks Now. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Magic Bricks Now. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/Magic Bricks Now.